amazing, seriously.
Bruno, what are you smelling?
I feel like it's a 10 out of 10.
Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness, he's trying to go inside. Very cute.
Oh, buddy. Dude, this is like heaven.
Why can't we eat here?
Sabay, sabay. This is actually my favorite mall.
Oh.
Absolutely do not. We're here at Central Eastville for the very first time with
Bruno! Yay!
So we came here because it was highly recommended by you guys, and it was one of the many malls that's pet friendly. So we want to see how pet friendly it really is. So let's go.
Let's go! Hey Bruno, Bruno. I think he might be a little too excited to be in the stroller.
He's like, where are we?
I know. Wow, look at this. For pet lovers.
So they got the cinema entertainment. They have food forest, fashion gallery information.
In this video, we're gonna try our very best to cover our experience, how we brought Bruno from America to Asia while we explore, eat, and shop here at Central Eastville. Bruno, you met a friend.
How old?
Oh,
3 years.
3 years.
Oh, okay. And he's turning 15 this year. Oh, 15. 1
The
5.
grandpa. Do you guys come here often?
1 week.
1 week. Once a week. Oh wow.
Every weekend.
Yeah. Oh, every weekend. So we flew him from California to Korea, LAX to ICN. We stayed in Korea for about a year, then to Thailand, BKK Bangkok Airport. We prepared his documents 3 months before we came to Korea. And by the way, guys, I actually have notes for you guys, so I'm gonna be looking at my phone here and there, okay?
Oh, the little guy.
We prepared his documents 3 months before, and we're so glad we started early because initially they said it's gonna take about 2 months, but we got the most important document literally the day before our flight. So if you guys are preparing to bring your dog to either Korea or Thailand and Asia in general, we recommend definitely starting 3 months before.
Guys, real quick, we want to give a shout out to Alex and Natalie for saying hi. We thank you guys so much.
Yes.
It was really nice to meet you. And yeah, if anyone else wants to say hi, they recognize us, feel free. We don't mind. Yeah, they didn't want to be on camera, so we're going to respect their wishes.
This is beautiful, guys. Wow. This mall has really beautiful outdoor areas. Wow, that's amazing. I love it here already. So the total cost to bring Bruno here was over $1,000. It was $760 for all the documentations and hospital visits, and $280 for Bruno's one-way ticket from LAX to ICN. So from US to Korea. And that was through cargo.
So unfortunately, we weren't actually able to take Bruno on the plane with us as far as like sitting next to us or anything like that, mainly because he didn't meet the weight requirement. He was a couple kilos too heavy. And initially, if you do fly internationally, I believe you can hold your dog, but I don't think you can purchase a seat for them. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure, but from what I remember, internationally, you can't. But I think Alaska Airline is one of them where you can fly your dog domestically.
This is mainly from our experience, and this is what we had to prepare. Hello. So we had to get the FAVN report, which they do need to do a blood test on your dog, and this takes the longest time. After the FAVN report, you're gonna need your rabies certificate signed by blue ink from your vet. So Typically, they just kind of stamp it and it's black ink. So you have to contact your vet to make sure they use the blue ink. You also need the confirmation of ISO compliant microchip. Bruno didn't have the ISO compliant microchip, so we had to put additional microchip for him, unfortunately. And then you're also gonna need your destination address in Korea or wherever you're going. And then UPS overnight shipping label. They actually require this for your FAVN report. Lastly, you're gonna need your health certificate from your vet. They need to make sure your dog is healthy enough to fly. I think one of the things you have to take around, water.
This, guys. So you press this button and then the water will come out.
Yeah,
So-
it's really nice because you could also lock it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there's no water
Spill-proof.
spill. Yeah. And that's from what we experienced going from LAX to ICN, Korea. So depending on where you're coming from or where you're leaving from is gonna have different requirements. So that's something that you definitely wanna research and look into. But that's what we needed to go from, like I mentioned before, LAX to ICN.
This mall actually feels different from any other malls we've been to.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I actually like it a lot better.
Yeah.
It feels more, I guess, like wholesome.
Oh,
There's
oh.
more like families here.
Yes.
There's, you know, pet lovers that are like everywhere.
Yeah. And you know what else? This actually feels like, you know, when we go to Hawaii,
Uh-huh.
like
Oh,
Waikiki shopping area.
you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
So green and lush.
Yeah, yeah. And it's perfect for rainy days.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So upon arrival in Korea, what happened was we went to the baggage claim, and that's where Bruno was inside his crate with an agent. And that agent literally waited for us and took us and Bruno to like a certain area where I believe that you have to show certain paperwork that we already had shown like before we even
Yeah,
left
fine.
to Korea. So, I mean, that process only took maybe like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So they just needed to confirm that he is in fact the dog that we sent over to Korea.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
And also, when we picked him up, when we were checking the documents, they also wanted to see the food that we brought. So they wanted to make sure it didn't include any poultry or beef products or pork either. So the one that we bought for him was fish-based, and we wanted to make sure we had some food for Bruno for the next day or two.
So I don't think you guys really know. When we were in the States, we would take Bruno everywhere.
Yeah.
Like whether it's like the shopping mall or like the grocery store. And for in the States, a lot of times like pets were allowed.
Yeah, as long as they're in the stroller.
Yeah, of course. So he's already used to this kind of environment.
Yeah.
He loves people watching, and he actually loves other dogs. He's extremely social.
Very social.
He just loves like
I think he
exploring.
just loves life, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna let you guys watch Bruno. Watch. See what I mean? He just keeps.
Looking around.
He's a major spectator.
Looking at the kid.
And also, besides like all the documentation, all the vet visits and whatnot, there were actually other things that we had to prepare. Like for example, like we had to purchase a certain crate, like a certain size for Bruno. And also we had to purchase like special bolts along with his food, along with his water. So, and we needed to purchase zip ties to secure his crate and to secure his food and his water, because there's no one during the flight that will service pets.
Yeah.
And typically when you fly internationally, they only allow anywhere between, I think, like 1 or 2 dogs only. We're already we're seasoned.
Yep.
We're experienced. We know what to do. Guys, first impression of this mall, Central Eastville, it's amazing. If you have families, if you have kids, if you have dogs, pets, bring them here. I would highly recommend so far. First impression, I feel like it's a 10 out of 10.
Same.
Yeah.
For sure, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
For our airline, they actually only allow up to 2 animals per flight. However, there are some airlines that allow more than 2. So you have to contact your airline as soon as you book your ticket. Very cute.
That is cool. Would it be weird if we rented that?
Yes.
Okay.
So this mall is very family friendly, like what Anthony said. Because look, they have arcade games here too. So awesome. I mean, honestly, I am jealous. But I don't think they'll let us do it, right? I think they're for kids.
I think there's a weight limit. I think, you know, I'm too heavy, too fat for that. I can't do it. Maybe Bruno. Bruno, you having a good time? Yes.
Yes. Ah, little barber shop for kids. That is so cool. I think we will definitely bring them to these kind of kiddie barber shops, right?
Yeah. It's a
So
lot of
cute.
skills right there.
On the 3rd floor here, there's a cinema. And then there's kids area where you could actually take your kids. It's like a kids cafe here. Really good size. So cute.
Typically we have this closed, but I noticed he wanted to actually look through here, so we're like, all right, I'll leave it
head out.
open. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, buddy.
That was what? 5 seconds?
Yeah. And at the time, we took Air Premia that went from LAX to ICN. So on the top of our head, we're trying to give you guys all the information as possible as we try to remember it. But there are gonna be things that we will miss in this video. So what we're gonna do is provide all the links in the description down below for like literally everything that what
Yes.
we bought, what we had to prepare
Yeah.
before we were able to get approved
Yes.
to fly Bruno from California to Korea.
And when we came to Thailand, the main thing that was different was in Thailand, they require an import permit. And I heard the import permit takes up to a week or 2.
We'll go more in detail in a little bit. We're actually getting a little hungry, so we're gonna get something to eat first. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my goodness. So big. Oh. Tanya, look. They have the pet weigh station.
Oh, okay.
But look, they have tissue too. And then the party bag. And then the trash can.
That's convenient. Really starting to like this mall.
I know, me too.
This might actually be my favorite mall. You know what I was thinking? I was
Aw.
literally thinking, you know what they're missing? They're missing a food court.
Oh.
And I was like,
Ooh.
come on now, what is this? You got the inside of the mall, all these restaurants, all these stores. You could do your shopping, you could bring your kids, you could bring your pet, and then you could get some street food. Dude, this is like heaven.
This mall, it just went up from 10 to 11. 11 out of 10, guys. Ah, there's Pop's Food Hall too.
Oh,
This mall has everything.
this is why we're here. This is why we said we gonna live here. Because, man, it's just puts a smile on your face. You
I
know what I mean? We could just spend time all together.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to leave him at home.
Seriously.
Yeah. But then again, he is looking a little tired though. But then I think his excitement has taken over his body.
Yeah.
So even though like he's really tired, he's enjoying
100%.
this time right there.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he just can't stop like watching people.
Oh my goodness, he's trying to go inside.
I thought we were able to walk him in there, but I guess not.
And guys, we've been here for over an hour already and we have not seen a single foreigner. So this place is legit. Like you want to be here.
Oh yeah. Definitely, yeah, I haven't seen a single one. I haven't heard anyone speak like a different language. I haven't heard like Korean. I haven't heard like Chinese or
English.
Yeah. Oh, except us, but.
Guys, what is this place? B2S? Is this like a bookstore? It looks like it's almost 2 stories, no?
Yeah. It's like a wraparound.
Looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Korea, you know, the Coex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place. And their food court prices are pretty similar to any other mall that we've been to, right?
Yeah, definitely not like Terminal 21 or anything like that.
But compared to like Icon Siam, it's more affordable.
Yeah, well, I saw like Pad Krapao literally for 120 baht.
Oh.
So, and I think that was starting. So,
I see.
Is that on the expensive side?
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
I think it's definitely more expensive in comparison to like, Terminal 21 or like other Tops food court.
Yeah,
but I think this is a Tops food court, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. It's clean though.
It looks so nice.
I don't even know how old this mall is, but it looks pretty clean and modern to me.
Me too. These cakes are really cute.
Look at these cakes, they're so beautiful.
We know this cake.
Yeah. A friend of ours actually got Caroline that for her birthday. It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
You know who you are. Thank you.
It looks like it's cheaper on this side. But then literally the stall next to it is double the price.
Oh.
Obviously it's like different items. So I guess they do have cheap items. They do have more expensive items. Depends on what you want, right?
Makes sense.
Also, this is more of like Wagyu beef.
Oh, that looks good.
Dude, they give you a lot. This is literally like the same thing that they use at Terminal 21.
I know,
As
the
for
plate.
like their display, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's actually cheaper over there. It's funny because I saw Pet Krapao at like 130, 120.
Oh.
So I guess it really depends. Maybe they use more premium like
Meat.
pork or beef.
Yeah.
Well, this place has gotten Michelin for like the past like 5-6 years.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Guys, we have to get out of here because I'm gonna get really tempted to eat here, but we want to go somewhere that we heard was really good. So let's go.
Why can't we eat here and eat more? Durian. What did you see?
Is that corn juice?
Corn juice?
What is that? What's veal bread?
Oh, it says corn juice. It is corn juice.
That is corn juice.
Wanna try it?
If you want it, I'll try some.
But then it looks like everyone's getting that. So maybe I should get that.
Maybe we'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta go eat anyway.
Yeah. So restaurants who allow dogs, they have these signs here. That's really convenient, Right?
Guys, now it's been about 2 hours and finally we saw some foreigners.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't see them?
No.
But honestly, they're foreigners with Thai wives.
Do they really count as foreigners though? I feel like if you're married to a Thai,
Yeah.
I feel like they're part Thai.
So they're local.
Yeah, that's what I think.
What do you guys think? If someone is married to a Thai person that probably lives here, right? Are they a local or are they still a foreigner? I don't know.
I'm calling them a local.
Okay. Then that means we are the only foreigners. Also guys, when you come here to Central Eastville, I swear this place really caters to everyone. It does not matter. You could, like foreigners, locals, like everything is like priced differently. Some things are cheap, some things are expensive. And also they have like restaurants that a lot of foreigners I feel would like. Yeah, for sure. And we're going to one of them.
Yeah.
We made our decision to go to this restaurant solely from our two new friends, Alex and Natalie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go. We'll see if we can go. We'll see if we can dine here or not. We're here at UNI Premium Beef. Ready, Cop? Eating outside? Okay.
I'll sit here with Bruno.
All right, guys, we're gonna find out really soon. I'm assuming it's a buffet. Yeah, it says Premium Suki Buffet. No one has really came to greet us. We don't know exactly what to do. I don't know if we just start serving ourselves or not, but I think we're gonna give it a few minutes and then see if they acknowledge us or if we have to ask again. We'll see. Oh, actually, never mind. Okay, so there's like different selections that we can choose from, right?
Yeah. Okay, standard. Soup. Arabic soup, huh? Tom yum. Okay. One emperor and then one tom yum. All right, let's check inside. Oh, you get noodle options. Guys, look. All these are included with the standard. And guys, this is crazy. They even serve boba here. Let's prep the sauce first. So these are the sauce options. So I'm assuming, I don't know which one's the UNI special sauce. Maybe this one? Garlic chili, more chili. Look at that.
Guys, at this buffet, there's so many options. Besides the meat, like they have like their own little salad bar with all these like side dishes. Like we got the fish cake, we got the fish cake, we got crab, we got these little goodies. They look like shrimp donuts. You got the little rolls. It's good. I didn't try one of these.
It just came out. It's fresh.
I mean, it's okay. It's like a standard like buffet kind of sushi roll. Put the brisket in first.
I got you seafood sauce, ponzu, and then their special sauce.
Okay, let's try the seafood sauce. Seafood sauce is always amazing. Citrusy, lemony, spicy with a little bit of sweetness to it. That's fire. The brisket is a little bit on the chewier side, but overall it's not bad. I'll probably say 8 out of 10. Not bad.
This sauce looks kind of spicy. It tastes like mala sauce, but with little sweetness. That one's good.
Kurobuta?
Yeah, it's the black pork.
Oh, okay.
That one's tender.
That one actually felt tender when I was putting it in.
Wow, that one's really good.
In comparison to the brisket, I actually had high hopes for it, so hopefully it's really good. Let's try it out. Oh my god.
Right? Melts.
We're getting more of that.
Yes.
This tom yum broth is freaking good.
Yeah, tom yum is good.
Wow.
Let's add in more.
That's fire. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go, babe.
Thank you. Oh, he's the sweetest.
I know, right?
And then for our little Bruno, there you go, baby boy.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's in there?
It looks like it's egg.
Is it salted egg?
I don't know. It kind of felt like it was like a fish ball with some scrambled egg in the middle.
Weird.
Hey, this is good. This is a 9 out of 10. Did you only bring one?
2.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna eat this.
Let me try this squid thing. Really hard. Pass on this, guys. Don't get it. That sauce is good.
Let's try adding some of these noodles in the tom yum. Put a little bit of shrimp in there. Tom yum goong.
Oh.
I gotta say, I like this place better than MK.
Me too.
I mean, so far, I would probably give this place 9.5 out of 10. I would come back here. And the cool thing is that they have so many different variety of selections of what kind of like buffet you want. You want the cheaper one, or you can go for the expensive one. We just kind of went for the more standard one.
That's really good. Legit tom yum goong noodle. Whoa, you gotta try it.
Oh. Wow. All that flavor just totally held on to the noodles. Wow.
It's amazing.
That's fire. Wow. We're gonna have to get more noodles. That's good.
Now we're gonna try pork neck loin. The noodles are really thick. I think because we put the egg and everything.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's good and soft, but it's not as good as kurobuta. I would still rate this 8 out of 10.
Since we chose the standard one, I think next time we come here at UNI, we're probably gonna have to keep going higher and higher. Like that way we could try more meat options. Because so far, man, a lot of this is fire.
So we're gonna try kurobuta cheese this time. It looks like there's cheese in between the meat. Look,
Okay. What kind of cheese?
I have no idea.
Guys, if you haven't noticed, I switched my broth to tom yum too.
So that's what it looks like. Whoa, melting cheese.
That looks good.
Let's try this. The cheese is nice, but the kurobuta for some reason is not as tender.
Really?
I don't know why. Try it.
Is this pork?
Yeah.
Maybe we should wait. Kind of tastes like mozzarella cheese.
Yes, yes.
But for some reason, I think I like it without the cheese.
Me too. I think the meat is tender without the cheese for some reason.
Hot. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, these are all the veggie options that they have. Morning glory, Chinese celery. We have like tofu, bean curds, basil. Wow, so many options. Oh wow, they have glass noodle too. Oh, we got crispy morning glory, deep fried beef. Oh, these are fish rings. Oh, they have japchae looking thing, and then rice. Marinated pork seasoning sauce. Definitely getting some more of these, I'll tell you that. Let's get 2 of these.
Guys, look at this pie. Looks amazing, right?
That looks so good.
Noodle and kurobuta.
I don't know if we came here to eat noodles or we came here to eat. Their broth is so good, you kind of have to. You really have to eat the ramyun. This is so good.
11 out of 10, guys.
Wow.
Amazing. Amazing, seriously.
That's so good. Smile on my face. Wow. And the meat just keeps coming, baby. Oh yeah. I feel like 3 good pieces of meat with the ramyun.
Oh my goodness.
It's like addicting, yo.
This place is so worth the money. Love it. Guys, we got their milk tea And then, did you add the boba for me?
Yeah, with
Okay, awesome. Let me try this. It's actually pretty good. On the sweeter side, but it has a really good milky flavor. And the boba is actually pretty nice.
So you and I, Suki Premium Buffet, highly recommend that place. One thing we also want to recommend is that you sit inside.
Oh yeah.
It is so hot outside, but the cool thing is that they were kind enough to actually lend us their fan.
Yeah, yeah.
So we weren't too hot, but yeah, inside was like 10 times cooler. Gotta tell ya. And one thing we also forgot to mention is that when you guys are actually looking into coming to Asia in general, you can't go to just any vet to get the paperwork taken care of. You need to go to a specific vet that actually specializes in getting approval
Yes.
to go from US to Asia. And then Caroline is gonna go a little bit more into detail for you guys. Are you เท่าไหร่ครับ 6. Oh, 6 years old. 15 ปีครับ
Grandpa.
Bye, Bruno. Bye-bye. I feel like majority of the people that we meet, a lot of their dogs are about 5 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so weird. Like, I feel like Bruno is like the grandpa,
Oldest.
right? He's the senior citizen
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
comes to Thailand so far. I think
Yeah.
we've only met one
I think
person.
one.
Yeah.
One.
But, you know, one person, I think they were the same age as Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
As Anthony mentioned, you do have to go to a specific vet. You could call them individually and ask them if they do documents and certificates for international travel. If I could find the website or like the name of the vet or those type of information, I'll link it down in the description for you guys.
So we can't really recall what the name of it is,
Yeah.
but there's a specific name for required documents to travel internationally. We're gonna have to really dig deep into our contacts to find out. We'll try to do our best, but if we can't, that's gonna be the best solution is contact your vet and let them know that you will be traveling internationally and what do I need for my dog or your cat or any pet that you're looking to travel internationally with.
Look at this little guy. Hello. Oh. Oh, so cute.
Come down.
You can come and visit. Okay. Bye. The black one was so cute.
Yeah.
Actually jumped into our stroller.
Yeah. Bruno don't care.
I know. He doesn't mind it. Honestly, because he's used to having a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are so full. We ordered about 15 plates.
Of meat. Guys, and that total only came out to 1173 baht. So which is only about 30 bucks.
Now we're gonna talk about how we brought Bruno from Korea to Thailand. So from Korea, we actually started the process 30 days before our flight. So we actually paid the vet 40,000 Korean won, which is what, like $350 USD now. And they actually fill out the application for us. And then I know in Thailand, they require an import permit. So they took care of that part for us. But we had to go back to the vet 7 days before our actual flight to pick up the document. And also they had to give Bruno like a new shot and I think the flea medication. And the flight from Korea to Thailand for Bruno one way was $350, which was actually more than our flight. Oh, and at that time we took Thai Airway because I think that was the only airline that allowed dogs. So guys, we're meeting a lot of Jovi fam in this mall.
Yeah.
We met Bet and Om.
Yeah. And they're very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice couple. just amazing.
Yes.
Hospitality. The fact that they came up to us and
Yeah.
then they said they watched our channel. We're like, oh, okay. Very nice. We love it, guys. We love it.
Thank you so much for watching and supporting us, guys. We love it. So to bring your dog from US to Thailand, based on my research, these are the things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need to make sure your dog is microchipped and it has to be ISO compliant. And they're gonna need the vaccinations. So for all the vaccinations that are required to travel, you're gonna have to talk to the vet. And then the blood title test, which is the FAVN. This is the thing that's gonna take up to 3 months. So seriously guys, if you are looking to bring your animal to Thailand or any other country, start it early. Start at least 3 months before.
They got Nespresso. Guys, I don't know if you guys are a fan of Nespresso or if you ever had their coffee before, but I gotta tell you, that's probably literally the closest thing that you're gonna have to getting like a commercial style coffee, because in the States, we used to have an Nespresso machine and I swear we loved that thing. Caroline would make coffee continuously every single day.
Every day.
Right? It was pretty close
Yeah.
to the quality of like an actual like coffee shop.
Yeah. You just need to buy the right pods and the right syrup.
Yeah.
And the right milk.
And the right milk.
Yeah.
Correct.
Our favorite milk was the Oatly barista kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you one recipe, okay guys? Just one. It's a staple. It's
Yeah.
so delicious. You're gonna wanna make it. So what it is we got the double shot espresso pod, and then we also get oat milk.
Yes.
And then along with like caramel syrup.
Yeah, caramel or hazelnut or vanilla.
Yeah.
You could rotate.
Yeah. Those three together,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
That's like the best sweet, creamy, like strong coffee flavor. You get everything all at once. That is a 10 out of 10, okay? Next time, if you guys have an espresso or if you're interested in buying an espresso, try it. You won't regret it. And make sure that when you get the Oatly milk, you get the
Barista.
the barista. What color was that one?
It's gray.
Yeah,
Gray.
the black and gray one.
Yeah, yeah.
Look for that. If you choose the wrong milk,
It doesn't taste the same.
nope, exactly. You'll thank us later. 100%. And another thing is that contact couple vets to see if they do it. There's actually not that many vets that specialize in that. And even though some vets do it, they don't actually know exactly like certain protocols. So you want to contact a vet that has actually done it in the past or has done it like continuously, rather than just going with someone that just said, oh yeah, we know what to do. Because at the end of the day, even if they mess up, you're screwed.
on you, yeah.
It's totally on you. And on top of that, like Caroline handled pretty much majority of it, and she was literally on top of the vet. So we would actually ask them, so how long would the process take? And we will hold them to that. If they say like, oh, it's gonna take about a week for certain shot, or if you're gonna get certain, other medical records, it's gonna take like 2 weeks, then we would literally follow up after 2 weeks, because you don't have any time to lose. Especially when you're traveling internationally, you need to have everything in order, because if you don't, guess what? You're not gonna be able to fly. At the airline, they're gonna be like, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that. There you go. Peace out. You're done. So we didn't want to deal with that kind of headache. So we were very diligent and very, very on top of every single one of them. We've even had situations where, like the receptionist would be like, oh, the doctor's not in today and things like that. So a lot of those things occur. So you want to definitely plan ahead. This is not something you want to procrastinate.
At all.
Don't expect to get all this done in 1 month.
No.
That's just not going to happen. Not going to happen.
And also it goes back to where you put your dog, because I've actually heard people say they had to fly without their dog because they got the wrong type of bolt, and like little Ziploc ties, I think they could give you some, but the bolt, they won't give you a bolt to put it on your the carrier, right?
Yeah.
Because can you imagine, like you're already in Thailand but your dog is at the airport?
Yep.
I can't.
So pretty much what Caroline means by that literally is that when you guys buy a crate, it comes with bolts. But guess what? their requirements,
It's the metal kind.
it's the metal kind
Not
of
the
bolt,
plastic.
not the plastic one that comes with it. So don't think you're safe on that. So don't make those kind of simple little mistakes because they can be really anal about those kind of things and you wouldn't know. So luckily, like I mentioned before, Caroline did a lot of research. You know, she asked around, not just one vet. She called couple vets and got pricing and also time frame of how long it's gonna take. We even went to the vet to ask questions because frankly, this was very important. We're leaving everything in the States. We sold everything to come to Korea with Bruno. And there's no way we're gonna fly out to Korea and then leave him behind. So if you guys are really serious about bringing your pets here, do your homework. I hope some of this information was helpful. And also vets, they have a different rate scale. We called couple vets. One of the vets said it was gonna be $1,200.
Yeah.
And then the vet that we ended up choosing was $700.
Yeah, $760 to be exact.
So a little bit under $500 difference, all for a certain amount of paperwork.
I know, it was the same paperwork.
No, it's the same paperwork, but they're just charging differently, which is ridiculous, right, guys? I mean, that's huge, a $500 difference. But it's not just that paperwork; it's also the shots and whatnot, right? So. There's also things that the vet that have no control over. When they submit it to the government takes a while to respond. And typically what they would know is they would know how long the government stated of how long it would take to receive that paperwork. Maybe they needed to get it stamped or something like that. And so be on top of it, guys. Be on top of it.
Whoa, that looks so cool.
That is cool. Is that a new game?
I don't know. I meant for the screen and the little decoration on the wall, you know?
Yeah.
I would totally do that for the game room.
I love the fact that how all the games nowadays, the graphic is so nice and clean and clear.
So crisp.
Oh,
right?
yeah. It's so cool. It's lifelike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The other required documents are pet health certificate and then also the parasite. Thailand, they're actually really picky about that, I heard. So you have to give them the tick and flea medications along with the external parasite medication. And then the permit, that takes minimum 30 days. So that's why you have to start the process for Thailand for the permit part, minimum 30 days.
So when we arrived to Thailand, also, it was literally the same thing like in Korea. Bruno was already outside waiting at the baggage claim area with an agent. And with that agent, we had to go to a little office to pay some sort of import permit. And it was pretty simple. There was really nothing to it upon arrival. You know, just go in there, pay a little bit of fee.
Show them all the documents.
Yeah, show them all the docs and then they give you a copy and then that's pretty much it. I think it took a little bit longer in Thailand in comparison to Korea.
Yeah.
I think in Korea, they already had all the forms ready to go.
Yeah.
And for that reason, Korea only took about 5 to 10 minutes. But then Thailand, it took about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. It was pretty self-explanatory. So the hardest part is getting into the country.
Yeah.
So.
And also remember, your dog is inside the crate for, if you're coming from the States, very, very long time. When we brought Bruno from US to Korea, we had to layer the crate with sheets, the bedding sheets, because we knew for a fact he wasn't gonna go potty on the potty pad. Because he only goes potty outside or his actual potty pad thing that he has at home. So, you guys already know your dogs and your pets in general, and make sure you guys also do some training beforehand. We actually trained Bruno for about a month before we came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us, Bruno typically doesn't like little small caged area. So with his training, what we would typically do is cushion it up on the bottom, and then we would put some treats.
Yeah.
So he would continuously kind of get used to going in and out of it. So, and then from that point on, sometimes we would actually catch him sleeping in there. So it's definitely a good tactic for you guys to use in advance to let your dog be a little bit more comfortable, because at the end of the day, once they start flying, I mean, they're flying for like 11 hours minimum, right? So, you know, you can only imagine how much stress that's going to be put on him or her. So yeah, just to let you guys know in advance, I don't know if how well your dog is like crate trained, but Bruno wasn't at all. So yeah, I mean, just a little tip for you guys.
Let's see, Bruno. 친구 맞나? 예뻐. Hello. I guess don't really care for the people. Hi, so cute. So cute.
นี่ปั๊บตรงนี้เลยถึงแล้วนี่ปั๊บตรงนี้เลยเนาะ
Are you เท่าไหร่คะ
2 ขวบครับ
ปี
ปีอะ
Hello. Oh, look at you. You're so pretty. So pretty. Oh. Okay. Bye. I told you, they always bark when we leave.
Yeah.
They want more of us.
They want more attention, right?
Yeah. In this case, I think the dog wanted more of Bruno's attention. And then all the detail, like information, like the documents that you're gonna need, I'm gonna also put it in the description. So make sure you guys check the description, okay?
Yeah, so right now, off of the top of our head, we can't really figure out exactly what else you guys would need, but I know that there's gonna be quite a bit of stuff. And it's all gonna be like very necessary items. So we will definitely do a little bit more research. When you guys arrive here in Thailand, what not to do for sure when you're here with a pet, absolutely do not call Grab, just the regular Grab, because that driver is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Why? Because some people are actually allergic to pets, and on top of that, some of them just don't like dogs.
We didn't know, so when we first arrived, we called the regular one.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah. Because, you know, no one talks about it, right?
Yeah.
So we called the regular Grab thinking everything's fine. And then the driver got really, really upset. So we had to give him a pretty good tip.
Actually, guys, before you start this whole process, what you also want to do is get in contact with the airline. Because the thing is that you might not be able to board your dog, because if there's other people that have already bought a ticket to fly to your destination, they might only have room for 1 or 2 dogs.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you buy the ticket and literally lock it in so that, you know, you could travel with your dog. We were actually extremely nervous because we were thinking, you know, like, oh, what's gonna happen if they decide to cancel our flight? Or, you know, we're not able to get all like the documentation that the airline requires from the vet. So I can't even say we overplanned.
No.
Because even though we did like start researching ahead of time and taking care of the process by following up, we were still waiting till the very last day.
Last day. Literally the day before is when we received the FAVN report.
It was actually the night before.
Yeah.
It was insane. We were stressed out, and we were told that we would get it like at least a week before. So all I know is that if you guys travel with your pet, we hope and pray that everything goes well for you guys. We don't want you to go through the stress that we went through when we were trying to bring him. Like, even though we thought that we were on top of things, just things happen. You just never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
And also, as far as the airline goes, for like from what I can remember, Thai Airway, they actually didn't have a limit. But Air Premia, they only allowed 2. And then on top of that, when I called before we booked our tickets, they told us they could only check if there's a room for the dogs after we book our tickets. And you know, typically flights are non-refundable.
Exactly, yeah.
So when I asked them about that, they said, well, I mean, you know, like Korean people, they didn't really give me a straight answer.
Yeah.
They just said, make sure you just do it and call us right away, is what I was initially told.
And which we did.
Yeah.
We did do that. So, yeah.
Literally, like, as I was booking, we called them.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you guys arrive here, there are dog allowed hotel options. We stayed at Ibis in Prakhanong area. That hotel wasn't bad. And also, like, if you guys come, you know, to travel in Thailand, and if you want to kind of put your dog at a boarding, there are a couple good options here in Bangkok, Thailand. So we know there's BKK, Dogster, there's Doggo, there's Paw House. We're gonna leave all those info down in the description. So make sure you guys check the description for this video especially, because there's gonna be tons, I mean tons of information to bring your dog and dog related info down in the description.
Bruno, you bored?
He's definitely bored.
Let's go kick it with your homies.
Okay. Oh, he's ready. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of like clothing options, huh?
Clothing options, yeah.
A lot of clothing, a lot of shoes. Is that kind of a thing at Central? That kind of seems like a thing here at just Central malls in general, right?
They have like a lot of those like pop-up kind of things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's now like 3:30. There's tons of people here. Tons of families. It's awesome.
I have to say, so far, this is actually my favorite mall. Out of all the malls that we've been to
Yeah.
here, this is cool. I mean, I like this kind of environment. It's so much
Yeah.
better, so much chill, so much cooler, you know?
And you guys know we've been to a lot of malls. Oh, where's the dog part? It looks like there's a dog part, look.
Gate 3?
Where is gate 3? I feel like we totally missed it. There's a playground for the kids here. For the slush, what are the options?
Sweetness 170 and 40
I'm gonna do 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, can I get the large?
110 baht ครับ
Okay. Bruno. Our little Thai tea slush. Oh, looks actually pretty creamy. It's pretty good. You know what this reminds me of? You know how when we first came here, we went to Chatramu and had the Thai tea slush?
Oh, okay.
Tastes like that.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of chocolatey.
Oh,
It's really good. I like it.
okay. Oh, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the 100% sweetness, it's actually not that sweet. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, why does it taste chocolatey? I don't
Yeah.
get it. That's kind of interesting.
Oh.
This is actually pretty good. I would say this is a solid 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Yeah.
8.5 for me.
Guys, so Central Eastville, it's a must visit. If you haven't been here,
You're missing out.
You're 100% missing out for sure.
Yeah.
And also, we hope that we were detailed enough. We tried to give you as much information as possible to bring your pet from the US to Asia. Remember what Caroline said, make sure you guys double check the description down below. We're gonna add a ton of information in there
Yes.
for you guys.
Yes.
Also guys, we hope that all of this information was helpful for you guys. Please like, subscribe, share with all of your friends and family. We thank you guys so much for coming along with us, and we'll see you at the next one.
Bye.
Peace.